Being an entrepreneur is not an easy task. Whatever industry one is in, they're all entrepreneurs and likely have the very same routine. Each one of them gets up every day with a plan they follow on their own time, not caring about the 9-to-5 schedule. Even though it might sound like a pipe dream, being an entrepreneur is often hard work that will lead to success in the long run. So what does a typical day look like for an entrepreneur? This answer is different for everyone, but every entrepreneur has a similar way of setting up their days. From morning to night, an entrepreneur's day is all about making the most of every hour. We don't have time to waste. The next thing an entrepreneur's daily life has in common is that it has a set schedule. If your schedule's clear, you can plan ahead to avoid downtime. It also lets you make the most of your day by letting you tweak it. Entrepreneurs often use a self-imposed reward system as another way to improve their everyday lives. These rewards can be as simple as getting flavored creamer instead of powdered because you got up on time, or as complicated as taking your daily walk in a more beautiful place instead of the treadmill because you reached your goal. This action triggers the brain's reward system, which makes it more likely that the same behavior will happen again the next day. An entrepreneur's day starts with getting out of bed. Even though this may seem obvious, most business owners only sleep 5 to 7 hours a night and wake up around 4 a.m. This is usually regarded as the most productive time of day because it has the fewest distractions. What comes next is one of the most talked about parts of an entrepreneur's day. People often check their texts, voicemails, and emails on their cell phones. Catching up on your business first thing in the morning aids in putting out flames and preventing tragedy. This ensures that you begin your day on the right foot. Some successful entrepreneurs say that checking emails immediately causes a tornado of labor that disrupts the entire day. So that doesn't happen, they check the news and pop culture to see if anything related to their business is popular. To stay ahead of the game, you must be aware of what's going on. After catching up on emails, an entrepreneur's next step is to go to the gym. Putting on your workout clothes and heading to the treadmill increases blood flow and releases endorphins, which makes your brain work better and stops mental decline. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are often caught on camera jogging early in the morning light. If you get up early enough, you might even see Arnold Schwarzenegger riding his bike through Venice Beach. As the day goes on, the next thing an entrepreneur will do is eat breakfast and spend time with their family. You can do this either before or after you take a shower. A business owner doesn't skip breakfast because it helps them focus and make good decisions. So what does a person who owns a business eat in the morning? You can't just grab a bowl of cereal and eat it. You can get through the day on oatmeal with cinnamon, chopped nuts, fruit, and flax. CEO of Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, Cheryl Beckerler, says that you should eat the same thing every day. She'll eat a bowl of steel-cut oatmeal when she gets home from work. When she's away, she always eats scrambled eggs, crisp bacon, and rye toast. Even though this might seem boring, eating the same thing every day gives you structure and gives you the freedom to let work make decisions for you. After taking a shower, a business owner will be completely ready for the day. This includes all the necessary hygiene habits: a clean shave or trimmed beard, clean clothes with no lint, and a happy, ready-to-work attitude. They will dress to do well. Dressing for success can entail different things depending on your industry. On a sales call, a woodworker probably won't wear a tie and dress shoes, and a software salesman probably won't wear flame-resistant jeans and a t-shirt. It's more about putting yourself in the right frame of mind to have the most productive day possible. If you want to be the best, you have to act like the best. The next or last step in an entrepreneur's day is to make plans. This depends on the person you're talking to. If your morning routine is the same every day, you don't need to plan the night before. However, planning the night before gets rid of a task you don't need to do in the morning. It's up to the entrepreneur to decide. No matter when you choose to plan your day, you need a plan. Planning out an entrepreneur's day makes them more productive and makes sure they have as little downtime as possible. If you schedule certain amounts of time for certain activities and decide what you want to happen and when it will happen, you'll be able to predict what might or might not happen at certain times of day. Entrepreneurs know very well that plans can and will change, and that adaptability is a trait that must be practiced every day in order to be successful in the business world. Between 8 and 10 in the morning should be right. People who don't check their emails first thing in the morning are more likely to have finished the hard work of answering messages by this time. It should still be early enough to put out any fires that might have started the night before and stop any disasters from happening. After sending and receiving emails, this is the part of a day in the life of an entrepreneur when you talk to other people. You'll talk to your employees, customers, business partners, project managers, or people who might become customers. Networking is one of the most important parts of running a successful business, and your company will do well if you keep the lines of communication open with your coworkers and other people in your field. If your work doesn't depend on other people as much, a typical day as an entrepreneur might seem very different from what you're used to. This is about when you'll start making your product or offering your service. You'll turn on the 3D printer and make your things instead of talking to other employees. You'll be fixing up the photos you took at the wedding the weekend before, so you won't have time to talk to potential business partners. Now is the right time to start working. People rarely think about the fact that this is when an entrepreneur should make most of their decisions. As your business grows, every decision you make will become more and more important to its survival, especially if you no longer have a direct hands-on role in making new products. When you make decisions early in the day, you have more time to think about how they might affect your business. The time right after lunch is another good time to talk, and business owners will take advantage of it. They'll talk to customers or to people who might become customers, network with people who work in their industry, or get involved in the work being done on the floor to make sure that everything goes smoothly. A successful business owner is involved in every aspect of how their business works. Every entrepreneur spends some time and effort on improving himself or herself so they can be more successful in their business. This is a simple job that most people can finish in an hour. The last step of a business day is taking care of any last-minute tasks and making plans for the next day. You should plan for the day after tomorrow if you didn't do it this morning. This gets you ready for the next day and helps you avoid problems that could happen. After that, an entrepreneur's day is over. They go to bed around midnight, happy in the knowledge that they did everything they could to make their business more successful. 4 to 7 hours later, they do the same thing all over again. That's it for today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and comment down below your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.